G'day, this is Subaru's Great Australian Detour. We're in the snowy mountains. We've got snow, but we've got areas without snow. So it's going to push us into an area that we love to be, and that's taking little detours, like finding the secret spots. So if this doesn't work for us, I know I've got a bunch of things that will. It's the detour. It's not about the destination, it's about getting there. So join me as we find new things in the New South Wales Alpine region. On this episode of Subaru's Great Australian Detour, we take the 2022 Subaru Forester 2.5 IS all-wheel drive to Perisher. It is, by definition, the largest ski resort in the Southern Hemisphere, which doesn't mean it's only about skiing and snowboarding. There are detours to take, and we'll try a few, and a stack of things to do, like eat. We'll try a few of those as well. It's an adventurous and hopefully delicious time ahead. That's a truffle dog, by the way. We're eating truffles, not the dogs. I used to think the romance of the open road was the stuff of legend, another time and most certainly another place. But we all know better. The open road's still there, just off the freeway, connecting families to towns and stories, and what will become some of our fondest memories. Subaru's Great Australian Detour is a celebration of the long way, of looking at the drive as the destination, and seeing just how much we can do on that journey from A to B, instead of racing and missing the best bits. This is Australia, the greatest detour there is. I know what you're thinking. Is he in the snowy mountains again? Well, yes, I am. On the Great Australian Detour, we've been here before because it's Subaru all-wheel drive country. So we've been in this, the Forester, and also the Solterra. But this time, it's been snowing. There's snow on the ground. So there's boots to hire and skis to borrow, mountains to fall down. This is going to be great. In fact, any time in country like this, with time on your hands and nature in your sights, has got to be considered special. Of all the luxuries and tech bonuses in this car, things like eyesight, symmetrical all-wheel drive, you've got your lane centering function, adaptive cruise control. I think one of the things I like the most, and one of the simplest, is the heated seats, which is great for the snow, obviously, especially if you've spent a bit of time on your bottom, as some people do. But also, it's, like a warm embrace. And it's like something nice you can do for the person you're driving with. Hit their seat, warm it up for them. It's a nice thing to do. The odd glimpse of snow-capped mountains set the scene for excitement. Perisher, which is really 4 ski resorts in one, is Australia's biggest and is deep within the Kosciuszko National Park. At the snow, maybe more than anywhere else where you stay, has a huge impact on the amount of fun you're going to have. Like, you want to be right there in the middle of the action. The days are short. There's lots to do. That's why I stay here. Perisher Valley Hotel. I've organised a car park, pre-booked that. They pick me up in this bad boy, and away I go, with a lot of sunshine left. The Perisher Valley Hotel is right there at the foot of Front Valley, literally 100 metres from the Village 8 Express. It's all about access to the slopes, and the views, of course. Oh, and the spa with the sauna. You can watch the snow groomers work the slopes at night from most rooms, then check the conditions as you enjoy breakfast in snow gums, imagining yourself shredding the slopes literally outside the window. This is a genuine ski-in, ski-out adventure. I can ski, I'm just not very good. There are moments, but they're fractured moments, and I like to piece them together in a poetic kind of, snake down the mountain. So I'm getting a lesson. I've rented the gear from Perisher Snow Sports Rental. It's right underneath the hotel. And tomorrow morning, I will be ready. Now I'm going to practice before my lesson. So we'll have a break. I'll see you after this. In winter, most of the action is on the slopes. Most of the action. But there's all that land that leads up to the slopes, and it's literally full of secrets. full of fantastic little detours that you can take and things that you can do. Even better, the road to those little surprises are some of the best roads that you can drive in the country. Such is the Kosciuszko Road between Jindy and Bredbow. I'm pretty pumped about this detour. We're going on a hunt. There's dogs and digging and treasure. It's truffling at Mason Mist Truffieri, Barbara's queen of the truffles, and she's got help. So Barbara, I feel quite lucky to be able to have a dog, because that's not normal, is it?
No. Normally I'll take one dog, maybe two if Janice is with me or something like that, but then I can hand the dog off. But they compete with one another.
Yeah.
So because
for the truffles.
Yeah, for the truffles
so this
and
is
the
fun.
treats.
It's fun for them, isn't it?
Oh, they love it.
Okay.
Absolutely love it.
And what sort of oodles are they?
They're not oodles.
Oh.
Bite your tongue.
I'm so sorry.
They are Lagotto Romanolos.
Okay. And
Lagotto Romanolo. And every Lagoodle came from them.
Really?
They are the forebears of a number of dogs.
Okay, and these are the world standard in truffle dogs?
They are.
Okay.
It was the Italian truffle hunters who brought the dogs back from the brink of extinction.
Okay.
And it was when the lakes in Romagna started to reseed because they were originally used to retrieve waterfowl.
Okay, so the hunters.
They're hunters.
Okay. If Lulu and Torta are the hunters, that makes us the gatherers. Black truffle is the prize. This is an organic farm that's getting bigger, and Barb's keen to protect it. That means disinfecting the shoes to keep any and all pests out. Barbara, is there a special route that we follow, or?
No, we follow the dogs. Do you want me to let one of the dogs?
Yeah, release the hounds.
Which one would you
Release the hounds.
We're going to release one. He's having difficulty, Lulu.
There you go. Release.
Lulu, no. Find Truffle, quickly, find Truffle.
So that really is the game, right?
Yeah.
So off she goes.
And she is fast. She's fast.
Yeah. She's got one there.
Torta, show me Truffle. Okay, good girl. Wait.
Wow. So it's a winter sport, isn't it?
Yes. I don't want them to dig it up.
Shall I assume the position?
Go on then. Now, the first thing what you should do is get your nose in the soil. Now the dog smelt it from over there where we started. Can you smell truffle?
Not yet.
You know what it smells like,
I do.
you? Okay. But
do I need to get in there?
Yeah.
Right.
Now hang on.
No, okay.
You tell me whether you can smell truffle. Lick him, quick, lick him.
No, I've just got soil. I feel like I can smell Australia. So it's deep.
It could be deep.
So there's an archaeological aspect to this as well of being, oh, look at her go.
Now, I'm going to give it to you. There is an odour.
Okay.
And
I see
there's
darkness.
Your truffle.
There it is.
There's your truffle.
Look at that.
Now, truffle is like an iceberg.
Yes.
You'd see the surface
Mate,
of it.
And I am the Titanic.
Yeah.
Wow, that is actually a big one. It's gold really, isn't it?
Well,
for the value.
Oh,
mate, just smell that.
Can you smell it?
Just smell that. That's amazing.
All of a sudden the wind
like
comes up and you get this waft. Look, you found it. Oh, it's a good dog.
Look at that.
Look.
There it is.
Girl.
It's amazing, isn't it, actually? Because you just see the black top of it. And then, oh yeah.
Can you smell that one?
Yeah, good dog, Andrew. Good dog. Wow.
Be careful, I might start patting you or feeding you sausage.
Barbara's hilarious, quirky, good fun, and obviously very passionate about the black truffles of Mason Mist. It's been a labour of love since 2006 when the soil preparation for truffling began. Then it was the trees, Hollyoak, English oak and hazel trees. They have a symbiotic relationship with the precious black truffle. A haul of 4 truffles from one hole. So a far cry from the record, which is 50. But the thing is, it's actually quite primal, like being a kid and digging in the dirt. And there's something quite nice about putting your mush right there in the hole and trying to find it and smell it. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, if you didn't get them, it would be good. Getting them, obviously, is even better. Good. Now, have you seen those dogs? In fact, it's all about relationships. Everything's connected and intertwined. The truffle spore and the trees and the dogs and the dirt and us. And then it's us and our gastronomic fantasies. Good dog. There you go. So she gets a sausage. We've got 4 truffles. I've got to find a recipe. I'll do that while you enjoy the break. See you after. Good dog. You're clever. Do you reckon it'd be okay to describe Subaru's Forester as savvy? Savvy is practical knowledge with the ability to make good judgments. I mean, I think so. The car is loaded with tech. You've got your driver monitoring system, which helps keep you tuned to the road. And then there's driver focus. So there's a little camera in here somewhere, don't know exactly where, and it keeps an eye on you, looking for signs of fatigue or distraction. And if it sees those, it gives you a little warning that says, oi, get your eyes back on the road. Savvy. It's beautiful, of course, and conditions are entirely changeable. We're at the whim of nature up here, and surely that's a big part of the joy of it. There's a very loose symmetry between alpine driving and skiing, so just work with me on this one. In both, you work your way up the mountain and get to the top, and then you lean in to the ride down. So in the car, I've got help and safety features, things like symmetrical all-wheel drive and other stuff, but up there on the mountain, well, we'll see, won't we? Early starts are best in the snow. It's a bit like a driving holiday. Get out there and amongst it before the traffic. There's something quite exhilarating and frightening about that first run in the morning. Like, you know, will you be able to do it? Will the muscles remember to do what they instinctively should know to do? And that's what's good about getting out early. Now, if you've got an Epic Australia pass and you're a proficient skier or a snowboarder, you can be part of the WRX First Tracks and get the first crack at the mountain, because those machines that groom have been at it all night. So it's exciting. I wish you luck if you were here. Skiing success can be measured in so many ways. Speed or style or safety. Hopefully, it's a mix of all of them together. So it's early, you get first crack at it. It's very exhilarating. I was thinking I should go fast. I was talking to this kid on the way up the lift, and he goes, top speed. You know, you just get the Perisher app and it measures your speeds. I went, no, get down there in one piece, go for speed later. But really, it's like having the whole place to yourself. Really good, really good. Maybe not the whole place, but enough of it. And the weather is literally perfect. The other thing about getting out there early is that you get to practice before a lesson. I know it doesn't make sense, but like, you want to be good for the instructor, don't you? Isn't that how it works? You know, oh, he'll go, there, you're good. As opposed to, what's wrong with you? You got the gear, baby. You got the gear, but no idea. Stefan, my skiing instructor, is an international man of ski instructing. It's Perisher for our winter, Canada in the northern winter. He's literally seen it all. Stefan.
Hi Andrew, how are you doing?
Andrew, how are you going?
Everything good?
I think you're in charge of my future greatness.
Good.
Would that be the way to put it?
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, so I might be your typical problem, you know, like a middle-aged man who thinks he can ski. Where do you want to start?
Do you know what you want out of the lesson?
I want to be smooth.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
That's excellent.
And that's about it.
Excellent, do you want to get going?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do we need to look, can you tell me anything quickly before we, so I don't crash into the people in the line?
Well, do you want to walk down there or do you want to ski down there?
Let's ski.
All right.
Lesson 1 is on the T-bar. Stefan reckons being self-taught or wife-taught, like me, will only get you so far, to a plateau. To even attempt a summit, tweaks and technique are needed, so seek professional help. We ski first. Stefan watches, assesses. I do my best to act natural.
What I can see you do a lot of, what you're quite good at, is twisting the ski on the surface of the snow.
Yeah. Is that good?
It's a legitimate skill. You want to be able to twist the ski, to point the ski where you want to go, but what you're not doing is tipping the ski up on its side. Yeah, it'd be much better if at the very beginning of your turn, if you imagine like your boots were full of water.
Yeah.
And you wanted to tip the water out, you have to tip your boot on its side.
Like that.
And as a result, the edge will dig in and take you around the corner.
Right, so empty the boot.
Yeah.
So when I'm going down the hill, I empty the boot.
Of water that's not actually in your...
I love it.
Okay.
All right, let's have a go at that then.
Sounds good.
Great tip. It feels like a skiing and a geometry lesson. It's about stability and trust, something I have instinctively in the Forester, but must search for out here. Trying really hard to empty my boot in the turns, empty both of them with water. Have a break, I'll work harder. I'll see you after this. There's something about the roads in the national park. I'm in Kosciuszko National Park. I don't know whether it's they're so smooth or beautifully cambered or it's the view, but it all comes together as part of Subaru's all-wheel drive country. And that is a thing because they are literally everywhere. It reminds me, Dad once said, I bet you can't go a full day without seeing a certain type of car, which was a taxi at the time. And it's like that up here for Subarus. I challenge you to go half an hour without seeing at least one model. Guaranteed. Forester, Impreza, furry, and what is that? Is that an L-sit? Oh, I'm gonna have to loop around. I think that was the owner. I'll talk to him. Hey, excuse me.
Hey, how you going?
Is this yours?
Yeah, I just got it. How you going?
You just got it?
Yeah.
Is it this? So this is a 80?
Nah, 91 L series. Yeah, I just picked it up in Canberra like 2 months ago.
And so why this?
I just
Why
love.
would you go
I
new?
love the look of them, man. Like, it's just so iconic.
Yeah.
And like to me, I really like the Brumbies.
Yeah.
So the Brumbies are very similar, but obviously a ute version. So for me, this is station wagon. You can sleep in it. Super practical.
So there's a vintage aspect to it as well.
Yeah. Even the dash, it's sick. Like, looks like a game or something.
Right. So you know, like you're driving effectively people's memories around.
Yeah.
So
No,
do you get
it's sick.
stopped a lot like this?
Yeah, I get lots of people chatting and it's a good conversation starter.
Right. Wow. What a time.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, I'm stoked on it.
What did you said we should go for a drive?
Yeah.
could
I'm
we?
happy to take you to drive.
You'll let me drive this?
Yeah, of
Oh my
course.
goodness. All right, great. Oh my God, it's like all coming back. It is retro, isn't
I
it?
know, it's fantastic. It looks like a game, you know? When you open the doors, it all lights up and yeah, it's classic.
All right, let's fire it up.
All right.
Please start.
Second goes the charm.
Yeah. So when you bought it, what did your dad say? Your mum and dad?
Well, actually, my parents had one. So
They had the same as this?
They had the exact, similar, wasn't
Yeah.
the sports wagon, until I was like 3 years old. There's like old baby photos of me and mum and dad standing by the wagon. So
And so what are your plans for it?
eventually I'd like to put a lift on it actually, like a 2-inch lift, maybe even a snorkel. All I've done so far, I've just put new tint on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, make it look sick. It already looks fantastic. I've got a few mates that have Brumbies.
Right.
So,
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I see you like a club
Yeah,
almost.
it's a bit of a club down here. They're quite a popular car in demand, so it's good to join the club.
Yeah, it's good. It goes well.
Yeah,
Feels good.
yeah. Would you like to have a drive?
I would love to have a drive.
I'd love you to have a drive. Bring
Okay.
back your old mood. You can even drive it yourself if you want.
Just take it by myself?
Yeah, of course.
Just a quick burn down the road to
Yeah, absolutely.
Chester.
I'd love
You're
you
making
to.
a bald middle-aged man very happy.
Oh, I'm stoked.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just leaving Chester on the side of the road and we are off. I'm actually glad he let me take it for a drive by myself because I wanted to just talk about the old cars and that he's actually driving history around and other people's memories. So you see these cars and you go, oh, I remember the time I drove something like that from here to there, or I had something similar and drove across Australia with a mate. So it's just great. And we need people like Chester around to just keep those memories alive and make their own. Speaking of memories, dreams, I'm just gonna wind my window down. Oh, this is so good. I feel like I've got hair again. Ah, from one crazy dream to another. Do you remember Cole Sinclair, Adam Innaby fishing legend? Well, I rang him on a whim to see if there was a chance we might meet up. G'day, Cole.
Hi Andrew, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, excellent.
Your retirement looks a lot like your working life.
Oh, it's funny that, isn't it?
Okay, and how's the fishing?
Fishing's good. It's a little bit different for me over here.
You don't fish on this side, do you?
I don't often come to the dark side. I concentrate in Lake Yucambine and the Yucambine River.
It's great to see you.
Yeah, look, it's great to catch up with you, mate.
Come on, let's get one, Cole.
I'll let you know how much fun I'm having if you catch a fish.
Okay. How's the serenity? And listen, it's never really about the catching. It's only actually about the fishing. You know? Yeah. Hang on a second. I might take that back.
Are you serious?
Cole, you might have to get back in the bloody workforce again.
I can't believe you caught a fish. After all.
Cole, I never catch fish. Cole, look at this.
He's a good looking fish.
He's a beautiful looking, oh my goodness. Is he brown?
Now lose him. This is where it happens.
We'll see you next time on Subaru's Great Australian Detour. I will come up with, oh my goodness, look at you. Look at you.